starving till I tasted you. You do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, till I tasted you.
Thank you for watching my channel. This is an episode for Make Me Your Wife series, and today I want to talk about the list. You know what I learned? Yeah, I think there's a lot of negativity around making a list about what you want for yourself from a partner, and that's because we tend to make ridiculous lists. Let me just say this: you cannot attract what you're not. You cannot be a fine, you cannot want a fine guy or a fine woman when you are not taking care of your body, are not taking care of yourself, are not dressing in a certain way. So you can't attract someone who's got a six-pack, who is fit as and then and you're just eating like there's no tomorrow, don't exercise, don't look after yourself. You can't attract that, because first of all, those type of people probably exist in the gym. Then that's not where you go, so you're not going to find that person, and they are going to mostly want someone who has those same ethics and those same values, and if you don't have them, they're more than likely to not be attracted to you. So you can't attract what you're not. So you can't make this ridiculous list of things about a person that even you don't even make the effort to do. So you can't want someone who's intelligent if you are not educating yourself in one way or another. It doesn't mean that I'm saying that you have to have a degree or a master's to attract someone intelligent, but you have to develop yourself, you have to develop your character, you have to invest in various forms of development, going into talks of all kinds, you know, doing that kind of thing. So just making sure that in your list that whoever you're writing about and whoever you're praying about is a reflection of who you are. And going back to the list, right, I think it's so important. So I do this thing where I read a book in the Bible. So currently I'm reading Exodus, and one of the things that I've noticed is how specific, so far, especially in the Old Testament, how specific God is. Like, he's so precise. You know, when he told Moses what like priests what he wants them to wear, he describes the color, he describes the type of material to be used, he describes in terms of the altar, he describes how what wood should be used, gold, silver for cups or what have you, or gold for plates. Like, he is so specific and precise about what he wants. So it got me thinking, then if I am a child of God and I'm made in the image and the likeness of God, then I too should approach God in the same way and be as specific as possible. Doesn't mean all my requirements will be met, because the Lord knows what's best for me more than I do. But it's good to be specific, right? So I started to think about which man I want and how I want him to come and how I would recognize him, for starters. And I went down to as specific as you can get. I was as specific as possible, especially about the deal breakers, you know, the things that are very important to you as an individual, that would, if that person didn't have them, it would determine where your relationship was, you know, so heading. And I took that as an example, that if we are not specific and if we're not precise about what we're looking for, how are we going to recognize it, right? How are you going to know you've got exactly what you wanted if you haven't been precise before? So when God was precise and specific about every aspect he wanted, when it was done according to what he'd asked for, and he would recognize that it fits his original requirements. And that's what I would ask you. Make a list that's specific and be precise but pray about it. And also, as you make this list, it makes you reflect on who you are as a person, because it makes you realize, actually, I'm really asking this about what I want for a partner, but am I doing anything about it? And if you watch my last vlog, it was about being open to love, and I talk about a little bit about my previous relationship and how like things didn't go the way I wanted. But one of the reasons was I really wanted my boyfriend at the time to be a specific type of person. But as I asked that of him, and as I wanted that of him and needed that of him, it made me realize I'm asking and wanting and needing this of him, but am I that before I even ask him? And that is one of the reasons why I opted to get out of the relationship, because I could not be the person that's asking for things that I'm not even doing in my own life. So search yourself. As you make that list, it teaches you to search within yourself and within your heart and correct what needs correcting, and it helps you actually become the better version of yourself. And once you become the better version of yourself, you will attract your better half that's a better version of yourself, and you'll be like my favorite song, Mirror, and you'll mirror each other. But don't so much seek certain things and certain qualities, skills, and personalities or characteristics in another if those are not within you first, because honey, you ain't gonna attract what you're not, and that is the nature of life. You attract what you are. I hope you like my message. If you like this video, click like, please subscribe, share it with other people who might feel this message speaks to them, and please do share your comments and your opinions and your experiences. I'd love to get to hear what you guys are thinking when you watch it. Thank you, take care, have a great day.